Hello everyone, my name is General Fancy Pants, and welcome back to the Whispered World. When we last left off, we played basically a spot for most of the video, and it took us a while, but we actually managed to open the front gate of the castle. And we actually reunited with Bobby. I thought he was a goner I thought he was the prisoner. Maybe he was, but who knows. Back in the Asgil city. But anyway, we have some dialogue to go over with him, so let's start at the top.
What's going on anyway?
The end is near. The Asgil are attacking.
I know. I've just escaped from their hideout.
You've been inside the Asgil's fortress? And you're still alive?
Well, if you can call it living.
Very true.
We could still prevent it. I've got the Whispering Stone, remember?
You still have it? I mean, of course you do. I've been planning this right from the beginning, which makes it all the more tragic that you're too late. Oh, but don't be sad. I knew it was a risk involving an amateur.
Right. Your plan was great, but it was me who dawdled too long, wasn't it?
Don't be hard on yourself. I'm proud of you nonetheless. After all, you're not a Chasky like me.
I'm starting to wonder who this guy really is, if he really is a Chasky at all.
Where is the king?
He locked himself in his chambers. In order to get there, you'll have to go from the throne room through the Astrolabe. I'm afraid he's not well at all.
Okay.
What's wrong with it?
Nobody knows for sure. Perhaps the impending doom is eating him. Only one thing is certain. He is very weak.
I'm not making any progress. Can't you help me somehow?
Sadwick. I can't always do all the work for you.
Right. My lack of self-reliance must be a terrible burden on you.
Oh, forget it, little friend. I taught you everything a Chasky has to know. You'll get by without me.
Right.
I bet I'll be sorry I asked, but how did you get here?
Ah, yes. That's a long and thrilling story.
Here we go.
Now, where shall I start?
Well, let's see. What happened at the shore?
What happened at the shore?
The shore? Oh, yes, I remember. Like it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
I'd been sitting there alone for quite some time, practicing a secret Chasky technique.
Microsleep?
I can do it under 3 seconds if my stomach's empty. Anyway, a cloud suddenly appeared in the sky. A gust of wind blew up strongly, and I began to shiver. I drew my knife and took out a couple of bombs that I still had in my backpack, just in case. I was all prepared when I heard a cracking sound from the underbrush. I tensed every muscle, and then...
And then?
Then I dropped everything, grabbed the backpack, and ran as fast as I could.
What?
When I turned around, I saw only a fox, but I had already left my hiding place. I was sure the Asgil had seen me. That's why I never turned back. It was simply too dangerous.
Too dangerous? Too dangerous? I thought you had gotten into a fight.
Ha! Never. I'm too clever for that.
You must mean gutless. I can't believe it. I traveled half of the world after you just because you were scared of a fox?
It was a very big fox.
So everything we did, all of the stuff we did, all of the way up to this point, is because he was scared of a fox. Ugh. I would be so frustrated.
How did you escape the Asgil?
The Asgil? I haven't been to the Asgil's fortress.
You haven't? But the guard told me about a scrawny green prisoner.
Scrawny? How did you get the idea that could have been me? I work out regularly. I'm way too fit to let myself get caught by the Asgil.
So you somehow outran them. Was there a chase?
You bet. At least, if by outrun, you mean hide in a cave. And by chase, you mean collecting berries.
Okay. Yeah, he's not really very believable Chasky right now.
How did you get back to Corona?
On secret Chasky trails.
Let me guess. You vanished into thin air, and the wind blew you here?
No, I had my hearthstone still set on the courtyard.
I didn't hear that.
What? Did I say anything?
Oh, again. Oh, man, again. I guess it adds to the game.
And that's what you call an adventure?
No. I call that routine. As a Chasky, you experience so many incredible things. Not every critical situation gets you worked up anymore.
Obviously. And that's exactly the reason why you sit here so placidly.
That's right.
Even though the end is near and the Askew are attacking,
Yeah,
and one of them is even now standing right behind you.
What? Yes, yes. You almost got me there, didn't you? You have to get up very early if you want to pull a Chasky's leg.
At 10 o'clock, though.
Let's say 11. I like to sleep late.
Of course you do.
I think I've heard enough.
I know. My hair-raising adventures are not for the faint-hearted.
Yeah, you're hiding in a barrel.
You're hiding in a barrel? Is that how a Chasky behaves?
Don't let your eyes fool you. This here is a Chasky survival barrel. The legendary Chasky, Shoshi, once traversed the mighty Drummel Falls in one of these.
At a safe distance from the falls, I presume.
Why, of course.
Right.
You might as well stay here. I'll go and save the world.
Always adhere to what I taught you.
What, hiding in barrels half the time? Oh, that's an interesting looking cow, now that we actually see all of it. But I think actually I forgot something, or not forgot, but I think I missed something outside of the castle. Because I think I saw something. Yeah, right here, that's what it was. Something didn't look right.
Those are not Grandpa's pantaloons.
That's too bad.
That's a bit disappointing.
Let's take them. Or let's...
What did Spot do in there?
I don't know. Well, actually I do know. Spot's a pretty resourceful little fellow. So now we have Bobby's pair of pantaloons. Alright, so now, let's see. There's a door here. Let's look at that.
Once again, there's no handle. This door has a peculiar door knocker, though. Unfortunately, it's defective. The ring is missing.
Okay, so we can't open it.
The door doesn't have only this defective.
Okay.
As long as the door knocker is incomplete, I can't knock on the door.
And we don't have anything that would make a door knocker, so I guess... Let's search around here. Let's go check out that cow.
It looks particularly content. It doesn't seem to care that the world is about to end. The life of a cow. Moo. I need an appropriate vessel for milking the cow. And more importantly, a good reason.
Okay. So we can't do anything with the cow. Wait a minute. I saw something. A trough? I thought maybe it said cord or something.
It
But...
looks better than the stuff Grandpa cooks. The life
All
of...
right.
Yuck. No, I'd rather have mildew soup.
All right. Can we take anything out of it?
Yuck. No, I'd
right.
rather...
Let's check out what's over here. Alright, is this the actual castle? Oh, look at the banner. Can't really tell what that is. Looks like the insignia of Corona. And we are in the throne room. There's a wall mosaic right here. Ah, okay. I already can tell what's going to happen here. I bet we have to make it look like that. Alright, so it has two swooshes, and then a swoosh, and then some swooshes, and then a little mouth-looking thing. Okay, let's look at the throne first, before we tackle that. Looks like there's a lot.
This throne is empty. Where's the king? Hello? Your Majesty, isn't there anybody
Looks
here?
like there's some gargoyles up there.
No, I'm not worthy of that.
Well, after all you've done, Sadwick, I think you might actually be wrong on that. But let's look at the dungeon door.
Have door handles gone out of fashion that badly? Have door handles... Phew. These locked doors are really getting on my nerves.
Yeah, mine too. Okay. Let's take a look at this throne lock.
Well, what have we here? A keyhole. A secret royal compartment, maybe?
Maybe.
The secret? Oh my hands are shaking. It would be a rotten lock if I could open it with my bare hands.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too good. Let's see, can we use a stick on it?
No, all that's missing is the key. Nothing else.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the wall mosaic.
Wait a second. That's not how the royal insignia is supposed to look. It's all mixed up, and one part's missing. And who will have to fix it?
Who do you think, Sadwick? Who do you think? Let's see here. Can we actually... Okay, it's one of these kind of puzzles. I don't know if I'll be able to solve it without the missing piece. It looks like we probably will need that, but it looks like it's just one of those slide puzzles that are fairly common in puzzle games, or adventure games, I mean. And I'd have to look at the insignia a little more anyway, too. Okay, looks like... Okay, well, maybe we can solve it. Because it looks like you can only... this side will move. We can't, like, put this one over to here, for instance. So each side is its own side of the puzzle. Like I said, I don't remember how it looked per se, but it looks like that goes up there. So let's do this. These puzzles. Let's see how long we'll work on this. Okay, yep, that matches. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at this a little more. So it looks like that thing that I was just working on is way on the edge here. And then there is that. So is there any other where else we can go? Oh, he just walked. Oh, I thought this was like an entrance or something, or we couldn't do anything with that. He just walks right up. Okay.
This tapestry is hung on a bar. It can be moved, obviously.
Yeah, let's
But it's like talking to a wall. Exactly like that.
see if we can move it. And there's a lever right there.
An ergonomic handle with an axle. That must be a lever. Well. Hiding behind the tapestry, that's ridiculous.
Can we pull it? We can actually reach it. Wow. Let's move that out of the way and take a look at the shield.
There's a gap behind this shield. Hang on. There seems to be something behind it.
Okay.
Hail to the king, who locks himself up in his castle, letting the land go down the drain, not fighting the impending end of the world. All hail.
Well,
There really is something behind this shield. Let's see. Phew. I can't do it.
okay, can we use the stick on it?
No. I just can't manage to jam the stick behind the shield. The gap's too narrow.
Can we get Spot?
Hey, Spot. Can you help me get this shield off the wall somehow?
Alright, if you can squeeze behind there. Yep.
There. And now?
And now this.
Ha! As I suspected all along. Wait for it. A secret mechanism.
Of course. So let's take a look at the chain.
Interesting. The counterweight for that gate over there hangs from this chain. I can't stop the chain with my teeth. I'd better keep my hands off it. When the grate comes crashing down, the chain would frazzle my palms.
Okay, we can't take the shield. Let's go out here. Okay, so we can't just go there. We have to stop the chain somehow. Okay. Well, I guess all you can really do is, can Spot go up there again?
Spot can't do anything here. This chain is way too heavy for him.
Okay. Can we jam it with the stick? Now let's try opening the lever again. I suppose we have to do this the opposite way, actually, but maybe it'll work.
The lever is stuck.
Yep. Take the stick, go that, pull the lever, move the tapestry, throw the stick in the chain. There we go. And now we're out on the balcony. Let's see if we can go upstairs. This must be the Astrolabe.
Hey, you! Are you the royal astronomer?
I own?
I own? What's that supposed to mean?
Bervikers Eiser Ogre O Iver?
What?
Bervikers Eiser Ogre O Iver?
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ogre. I own and so on. To Iverm, too. Oh dear.
I think he's speaking Icelandic
the
or
astronomer
maybe
speaks a
Swedish.
foreign language. Astronomic or something.
Okay. Well, I guess let's see if we can talk to him a little more, the astronomer.
Hello? Can you really not understand me?
Alright, this guy, let's take a look at him.
That's not the king for sure.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I never learned sign language.
It's too bad.
But hey, I can ride a unicycle and operate a honky nose.
Okay. Let's see what else we can do in here. There's a telescope. Can we look through that? That'd be kind of cool.
That must have been very expensive.
Yes, it probably was.
May I ask a question?
Alright. Let's look at the planetary system.
That's quite impressive. I have to admit, I'm deeply daunted.
As you should be.
Wow. I'd whistle, but my mouth is too dry. Include me out. I'm not going to touch anything here, let alone break something. For a change, I mean.
Okay. Let's see. Cogwheels and a crank. Let's look at the crank.
A crank handle, for cranking, I
Makes
guess.
sense. Let's see if we can take that. Anything else? There's a planetary system with cogwheels and a key.
The way things work out here, I suppose the key will eventually be useful. Sometimes
Yeah, you've
my...
seen them many times before. Let's take the key. I wonder if that's the key to the throne room. There's an encyclopedia here.
Oh dear, it's all mixed up. Alright, go for it.
Okay, V to Z. Okay, A to G. Oh, I see, okay. It's just this little shelf. Alright, So, I think what we'll do is we will attempt this in the next episode. Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here, but I will see you guys next time on The Whispered World. Until then.